Morning, guys. Well, I moved Poverty Potential back over there. I'm waiting to hear back from the glass man, and I ordered the side glass for it. So as soon as it comes back, I'll get that moved over. Nothing else going on. I don't really feel like working on the doors. Feel like getting back to fabrication. So I've been kind of procrastinating all day, eyeballing this thing, kicking it back and forth in my head, looking it over, figuring out what I need to do and how to do it. I guess I just need to jump in it and get it done. See, you know, that's the biggest issue of projects like this, is getting started. Looking at different things to figure out what you need to do, and I don't know. There's so much to get done in order to do a body drop. And I think the first thing I need to do is get this bed out of the way. Just get it out of the way. I'm going to have to get it out of the way to do the suspension anyway. So I got to see if I have any straps. Let's see. I'm going to pop the fenders off there. There's just 2 tacks on each fender. They're bare metal. So I'm going to get that bed off. I'm just going to set it outside for now. That'll clear up all this space for me to work. I need to get the steering shaft unhooked and the shifter linkage, because when I drop that, that's going to change a little bit. Not a lot, but enough that I don't want it to bind. Let's see. I just need to get busy, man. I'm spinning my wheels here, guys. Looking at it, I'm just gonna cut it right here. Get this out of the way. And then I'm gonna cut across right here on both sides. I'm gonna pop these tacks across here. With the bed out of the way, I can split the bottom loose. That'll be loose. Cut across here. This will be loose. Cut across there. That'll be loose. And then it's just a matter of dropping it down and cutting and coping where I need to get it the right height. All right. I'm gonna pop those fenders off there and get the bed off real quick. All right, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I don't have any straps. They're all in my big truck. I just popped the fenders off of it, slid it back by hand, and it stood right up. All right. Now it's time to get bitty. All right. I think the next thing is I need to get the steering unhooked and the shifter, because all this is out in the open now. All this is in the open. It's just right here. All right, I'm going to, let's see, how do I have that hooked up? Okay, it's on a slip joint. Okay. Well, if I just pop that bracket loose right there, take that shifter loose, it should slip and go right into place. All right, let's see what I can get done there. All right, so I popped the front bumper off there. I got the steering all loose. That's all good. I pulled a couple lines down away from the floor. looking at this, that's 3 inches right there. I only need to come down 1 inch. And then I'll put the flat rubber mount back in here like it was originally. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what they did up in here. I'm probably gonna have some fab work to do because it looks like some Bondo or something up in there. So the first thing I need to get done, I need to get this trimmed out of the way. I'll build all that in when I get it set in place. But I need to come in here, find all the spot welds and get them loose, get this back panel loose, cut along the side, cut along the front, and then I'll take the Sawzall. This center mount is not attached to the rocker at all. I'll take the Sawzall and cut that front mount, that rear mount, and then the whole cab will be loose. I can drop it down 4 inches and then start building from there. I'm gonna run out to Dad's after a bit and pick up my new inner rocker and outer floor sections. He's bending them up today for me. And yeah, I've been trying to figure out how I was going to do this front section here, and it's actually going to be fairly simple if it works the way my mind works. I'm going to stay on the flat here, and I'm going to cut straight across and back. When I drop this down, I'll run a straight edge straight across and then cut this off and fill that section back in. Should be good. This section will come up, over, up, and in. The back, that's real simple. Get that loose, just drop it down, cut the excess off the bottom. All right, are you guys ready for this? See, I needed to rebuild all this stuff anyway. Yeah, I needed to rebuild all that anyways. I don't know why the camera just shut down. And get that set down in place. Yeah, all right. Well, enough procrastinating. Let's get busy. All right, these braces will go back in. A lot of people, when they remove the fuel tanks, they have me remove those. I don't agree with it because that is part of the structure of that back wall. But I do what my customers want. So, all right, besides that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come up 4 inches from right here and put a bar or something on both sides. That way, after it's all cut and I drop this down, it's exactly 4 inches. So the back is ready to cut, the sides are ready to cut, and the front's ready to cut. Turn the gas on. Now once I get that cut, I can drop that right down to here, and that'll hold that the right height. Now the front, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to probably play with that. I might do it on the sides of the cow, but that'll get that out of the way. Yeah, most of the spot welds across the back were broke anyways. So now I need to, I guess, get up underneath with the air chisel and go along that and make sure it's all loose. That's gonna be fun. Start from the other side. That exhaust is in my way. up in there. That brace is gonna fight. See if I can get it from up here. That wasn't too hateful, I guess. Alright, now I need to trim that 4 inches up and across. Alright. 4 inches right there. Cut that off. I'll just cut. I'll probably cut over to the cab corner and straight down. I'll have to rebuild all this back here anyways. Yeah, that'll work.
Walking down the street, Hollywood and fine, looking for a better way to pass the time. At the bus stop, a homeless man put out his fist, tried to shake his hand, but he grabbed my wrist. The billboard was promoting someone I knew, but boy, I'm glad I'm not in his shoes, 'cause I'm free, spirit forever.
Okay, as I was saying while you was still on time lapse, come on guys, you gotta catch up with the times. I put that 4-inch channel in there just to stabilize it while I cut the sides and the front. Once I get ready to cut the front, I'll do forklift in here, cut the front, just set it right down. I'll take that channel out of there and set those tubes right down on it, and that'll be my 4-inch drop.
Spirit forever.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secret stars.
All right, guys. It's almost that time. I got take the sawzall, cut across that cab support, that brace right there on both sides, and that cab support, and it will be free. I got the radiator holder loose. That way the front end will go down around it. Probably ought to unhook my throttle cable before I do, or throttle rod before I drop it, because I might have to modify that. But other than that, everything else is loose. Man, that was a job. Yeah. That was a lot more work than I anticipated getting this area. But I can see there was some previous work done in the past, and I wasn't happy with that anyways. So, all right. Well, let's grab the sawzall and start hacking some more. I got the forklift in here. It's ready to go. Oh man, those two braces right there really sucked. The back ones, I ate 2 saw blades up trying to get that front brace in the back. I don't know what was going on, but it ate up 2 of them. All I have left is cut those 4 tacks holding that channel in, and I should be able to drop this thing straight down. So I guess it's time to drop it. I got those set exactly 4 inches lower than it was before, so I'll be able to set it there and see if my measurements were right for my pieces I had him bend. guys ready to see this thing drop? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to secure them two angles or tubings a little bit better than that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get it started, get it closed, right? Nope, too far. Right there. I'm gonna have to clamp that back lip where it needs to be and then set it down. So, yeah. I honestly figured that tubing would have held sitting right there, but alright, there's that side. Come around to the other side. I can let it down a little bit now. There we go. Oh yeah, beautiful. Back of the cab is where it needs to be. The front, everything is clearing up here. Get that down. Looks like everything's clearing over here, so I'll go ahead and set it down a little bit more. Nope, that's steering. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to unhook that steering column. It's just, it's binding here. Must not have had enough room to go there, so why? It should have plenty of room. There we go. It wasn't moving. Let's set it down a little bit again, see what it does. Yeah, this side needs to come down. There we go. Just gotta use some force. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. And do a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, I like that. All right, well, now I'm gonna have to run out to Dad's and get those strips. Yeah, I think that dropped it a little bit more than 4 inches. Still cool. I like it. Let's see. I gotta find my tape measure. I lost it somewhere out here. There it is. Yep, that's exactly. That's exactly 4 inches of drop. That'll be all right. Open the door, you gotta step right here. Oh well. I like it. It's part of custom vehicles, right? Okay, now to figure out this section, I need to bring that floor forward like that right there. That won't be bad. Okay, and then once I get this panel in here, I'll come in right here and make new cab supports down for all 3. So I need say 21 inches. I'll make it 21 by 7, 2 pieces. Okay, and then for the cab supports, that's 3 1/4, which that I won't know until I get my inner panel in there exactly what I'll need. I'll just grab a chunk of steel to cut it out of. See, that comes up the inner rocker, over and up for the channel, and then it comes over 8 inches to right here. So once I get here, I'll have to trim down like that. This will feel like a car, man. And I've still got 46 inches from here to the ceiling. better than most cars. Alright, I'll call and see if he got my pieces made yet, and tell him to cut 2 more pieces for that. Once I figure out where this piece comes up, I can cut this toe board piece off and then secure that back in. Awesome. All right, well, it's been a long enough day. I'm gonna call him, get cleaned up, and I'm gonna call it a day. But man, I like it. See, I got it clamped across the back there. This truck was just way too tall, man. With that later model chassis under there, I couldn't drop the whole floor down because you can see it's pretty close. I like it. I should hang a fender on there and see what that looks like. If I can, with the stand in the way. Yeah, I like that. That's about where it should be with the tire. It's still up 2.5 inches. Once I do the air ride, once I get the bags and I air it out, it'll set down another 3 or 4 inches, and it'll still be high enough that I could drive it if needed, if the bags something ever happened to them. Awesome. And it brought my engine up where it should be. Yeah, almost centered with the radiator, which I got to do something with that. Lower mount. It's no big deal. And I got a couple of these steering clamps out there, stock ones that ain't been modified. I like it. I don't think it'll be that bad at all. All right, guys, I decided to drop this footwell back down. I'm gonna have extra welding, but hey, it is what it is, guys. I didn't like how close it was to the brake pedal and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll just weld that back in like that. And I'll do the step right here with a low profile seat and it will be just fine. When I come up here, I'll just come into it. Here it'll step up. Yeah, I like that a lot better. It actually took this high hump and made it level with the floor. So I can trim this off and smooth that out. It'll be good. Always something on a custom build. Man, I wish I was getting paid to do all this. Whew. But, man, when this thing is done, it's gonna be sweet. Yeah, I put a low profile seat and I'll be setting just like let's just see. Can you see? Okay. Do a low profile seat, which this is a bit high actually. Oh yeah, way high. Let's see. Let's get a little bit lower. Yeah, I like it. This is actually even a little bit high. Drop that down a little bit more. Slide it forward. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. Okay, now I can get out of here. I can weld this stuff up in the morning, get some pieces put in here, figure that out, and then the floor tunnel can go back in without any modifications. Getting ready to lock up, and I seen that floor and I'm like, yeah, I gotta drop that. And I'm glad I did. That'll work out real nice, because the seat will mount right here. Awesome. Well, now I'm out of here. You guys have a good evening.